Hello, everyone, and welcome to channel 453 Shadow of the Game, a TV show just for you. Alright. Oh. The sun was gradually tilting, and the reddish twilight signaled that it was time for dinner. Jesus. Everything felt perfect because I had finally accomplished one of my bucket list items: moving to a new home and living independently. Haven't I been fucking talking the whole fucking time? While my previous home was crazy, cozy, and nice, starting fresh is sometimes necessary. I can sometimes read. Excuse me, I understand the joy of moving to a new place, but I'll need you to sign the confirmation form so I can give you the keys to your apartment. Oh, yes, I apologize. For a brief moment, the excitement faded as I heard the voice of an appointment. The voice of the apartment manager calling me. Once I signed the confirmation form, the apartment and that small key would become mine. Here's a pen. Just think of it as a simple signature. Take your time. I received the pen and took a deep breath. As I thought about it, being the signal for a new beginning, my heart started to race. Now let's write my name here. You. Well, if we're going to do the name you, we'll do two Y's. Thank you for your cooperation. Here you go, the keys. Here you go, the keys. Yeah, I said that right. I don't know why my brain paused. I am sorry. If you need any spare keys, you can come to the management office and request them later. Thank you. Well then, I'll take my leave. Anyway, now that the move is complete, I already contacted my parents as soon as I arrived, and they assured me that the TV connection is set up. That's the most important thing. Thanks, Mom and Dad. If I get bored, I guess I can check out that channel. Well, I guess tonight I'll have nothing else to watch except the TV. Since I threw away the old Wi-Fi device while moving, I ordered a new one from an online store, but it will take a while to arrive. You threw it away? I would have just kept it to use until I got my new one, but that's just me. New TV channel opening. What on earth does that mean? Is there some exclusive channel only available in this apartment? Is there? I don't know. I guess we'll just have to find out. Although it's practically on the verge of breaking down. What, the TV? That device holds precious memories. So you got rid of the Wi-Fi device to get a new one, but you're just like, oh, the TV's got so many memories. Aren't you supposed to be starting anew? Like, shouldn't you start with a new TV too? Like, if this is a fresh start, everything. It's like a dear friend that I grew up with, especially since I used to watch children's animations on it when I was young. But to stick that promotional poster on that precious item without the owner's permission? Ugh! It would leave tape marks. I'm so sorry. What kind of voice am I giving this poor person? Or personality? I immediately felt the surge of irritation as I swiftly and accurately removed the promotional poster and the accompanying adhesive tape. Luckily, there were no marks left behind. Thank goodness. Letting out a sigh of relief, I tossed myself onto the plush sofa with the mysterious promotional poster still in hand. The softness of the sofa, the carpet, and the new TV stand on which that TV was placed made the TV and I seem oddly out of place. Well, it's not like it feels bad. New items do look nice after all. For a moment, I entertained these thoughts by lying on the sofa. The comforting sensation made me feel drowsy. The remote control must be somewhere on the sofa. Ah, here it is. What channel should I watch? It'd be great if there was an interesting channel to keep me entertained all night. You have a poster that has a channel. I don't know. Why don't we... Hear me out. Here's a crazy idea. Why don't we watch the channel on the promotional entertainment poster that was taped with adhesive tape that we delicately removed from the TV? Yeah. Since going outside was out of the question, and I was already exhausted, I only had enough energy left to cook instant food. That's my energy every day. That meant, in other words, I have the whole day to myself. You're making I felt like it was late in the evening. Now you're saying it's like you have the whole day, so it's like still the morning. I can't just waste this rare opportunity for me to rest on the move. For the rest on the move alone. It would be a shame. Jesus. I can't just waste this rare opportunity for rest on the move alone. It would be a shame. Jesus, read. Unfortunately, due to the delivery delay, the Wi-Fi was unavailable, so I was left with the TV to keep me company after a long time. Didn't we just say that our Wi-Fi was going to be late? Okay. Watching a documentary channel like usual should be fine. Or maybe. I hesitated as the sweat started to form on my palm. The crumpled paper in my hand shouldn't be discarded without even properly reading its contents, right? It's risky, but the poster clearly said Channel 453. I'm curious about what kind of channel it is. How should I proceed? The wire is all twisted. Okay, I need a short drink because it's reading. Oh. What should we do? The Mystery Channel, Channel 453. The channel I usually watch. Well, since the game is called Channel 453 Shadow, I forgot the rest of it. Since it is referred to, that's the title of the game, we probably should just check out the Mystery Channel. Well, I should solve the mystery and then go. If it's nothing major, I can just switch back to the If it's nothing major, I can just switch back to the channel I was watching before, right? The answer was simple. After all, who knows? Even seemingly insignificant things can invoke a sense of fear. So let's tune into the channel and see. It's easy as pressing a few buttons on the remote control. Instead of wasting time and unfolded anxiety. Instead of wasting time on an unfounded anxiety, Jesus Christ, why not watch some TV content? Time is short, and I deserve to have some fun. I soon found myself humming a tune and pressed the buttons gently. 4, 5, 3. Okay. What would await me? Perhaps a variety show? Or maybe a documentary channel similar to the ones I enjoy. No, judging by the promotional material stuck to the sides, maybe it's got banners on the side? It didn't seem like a channel with much flair. It might be a small channel that's just broadcasting reruns. However, to my amusement, none of my expectations were met. Wait, to my amusement? Okay, hold on. What's this? Surprisingly, the channel displayed what seemed like the start screen of a video game. Odd. I haven't connected any gaming consoles recently. In fact, my gaming consoles are buried deep inside those moving boxes piled up by the door. Wait a second. You don't have Wi-Fi, but he has gaming consoles. This TV isn't a cutting-edge device that supports games on its own either. Do I just use the regular remote control to navigate? I don't have any extra controllers besides this one. I'm not sure. Well, let's give it a try. If it works, great. If not, I can just stop. Oh, if it works, great. If not, I can just stop. It's not like I'll be losing anything. Oh, I feel like this is gonna escalate very quickly. Start. As I press the central OK button. I feel like it's a Roku remote because it has a central OK button. It's okay. It's not modern. It's not a modern TV. It's okay. I'm still enjoying the game. As I press the central OK button, a sound effect. A sound effect reminiscent of a classic games played. of classic games played. It was a cute voice saying, "Start!" The main menu had a similar atmosphere, as if it was designed for healing purposes. Oh, okay. Based on what I've seen so far, this channel seems to be offering casual games with a cute vibe as its purpose. That was the moment. Microphone test. I don't know if this is a guy or a girl, but we're going with this voice. I'm not sure if you can hear me well. Anyway, I hope it's not a malfunction. This is a legitimate broadcast, so... As a voice came from within the screen, the camera zoomed in on someone's back, and soon they turned around, and their entire face became visible. It asked about my first impression. I would answer, a person with slight dark circles under their eyes, gothic style clothing, and an awkward smile. For the first episode today, we have a special guest to communicate the start. Commemorate the start. Thunderous applause could be heard, and the person who seemed to be the show's host remained silent. Enjoy the momentary attention. Jesus! Thank you. Now we shall meet that person. After the intro ended, the screen started flickering and soon turned black. It felt like the show had just begun. So what kind of channel was this? Even during idle moments, don't they usually insert advertisements to increase viewership? Knock knock. Hello? Violet irises met my eyes. As soon as I realized that they were addressing me, I froze in place. What a surprised expression. It's okay, even for me, this is not an ordinary occurrence. I am a Leota? I don't know. I just don't mind if I said it wrong. Leota. The owner at channel 453. Nonchalantly, Leota introduced himself as if already expecting my reaction. How could they possibly know my thoughts? In my short life, I've never experienced a television that allows two-way communication. Moreover, there are no cameras or microphones installed here. How does that person even perceive my existence? Well, don't worry. I have no intention of harming you. I'm not some kind of ghost or anything like that. And the second reason you feel relieved is that I'm currently trapped within the screen. While you're at home, right? While you are at home, okay. While you are at home, right? Jeez, I'm trying. The only thing I can do is have a conversation with you. Leota shrugged. As soon as it was, as if it was no big deal. Yeah, when I think... Leota shrugged, as if it was no big deal. Yeah, when I think about it, there's no words make sense. Their words make sense. Jesus. myself, and then maybe I won't have a problem reading because I think I'm just trying to read too fast. It's just a creepy story where a person from the TV starts talking. But other than that, nothing really happened, right? It's not like nothing happened. It's far from ordinary. When I think about it, there's a lot of issues. Is this television broken? The television is not broken. It's quite an old set, but it hasn't given me such much trouble when it comes to connecting. Jesus! Connected to the TV? Are you saying you're disrupting the airwaves like some kind of spy? But even if it's just interference, it doesn't explain the existence of this channel called 453 or how the flyers I have ended up being delivered at all. Well, I can't even read. You seem more startled than I expected. To add a little more, I am Leota Ashu. Hi, butchering this name. Please forgive me for butchering the name. And this place where I am, channel 453, can be called the channel that I am presenting to you. There's only one content. Should I say it's an enjoyable one-on-one conversation? There was a hint of darkness beneath his bright smile. Maybe it's just my imagination. It could be that I'm mistaken due to the dark circles under his eyes. What kind of TV broadcast is this? You're right. Think of it as some sort of communication game. You and I engaging in conversation, something like that. There's one thing I'm curious about. Feel free to ask. What is it? Is this also a dream of mine? No matter how much I tell myself it's real, it's hard to accept. Ouch. Oh, that was him. Ouch! Unfortunately, it's neither a dream nor a hallucination. You are that averse to me. How sad. I am not... Oh, wait. I'm still reading the wrong voice. I'm not asking you to be sad or self-pitying if it's real. How does this communication work? And how does my messages reach you? Calm down. I won't harm you. I'm actually friendly towards you, and I will never turn hostile. I will never change. His unwavering gaze, looking into those determined eyes, engraved with unwavering resolve. I couldn't help but feel a chill despite him being on the other side of the screen, as if he were right in front of me. Well, since it's our first time today, shall we start with some ice breaking? Let's leave the difficult and complex questions aside for now. In this vast world, do you realize how slim the chances are for you and me to meet like this, and how limited the time is for us to converse? I want to get to know you. I want to make the people I meet smile. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. If If you don't like it, you could always turn off the power with that remote, right? All right, let's consider it an experience of a psychological phenomenon and have a conversation, shall we? I happen to be bored as well, but let's keep this conversation light and fun. Got it? I like that. Don't worry, I won't ask too much from someone who seems tired. Surprisingly, it feels like you're saying that because you're scared. I got caught. Well, should I casually ask about hobbies? It's the first day, so I didn't really prepare anything like board games. Hobbies are... Why do I have to answer? Speak truthfully. My hobbies are casually jogging. Okay, it's an interesting hobby. My hobby is casually jogging. Sometimes when my mind gets cluttered with various thoughts, going for a walk definitely helps me clear my head. Jogging, huh? It's one of the more common hobbies. It's true that engaging in physical exercise can help clear your mind. Leota smiled brightly. His sunny smile was more memorable than before. But wouldn't it be better to speak truthfully? After all, it's just a passing conversation today. Yeah. This isn't gonna turn out bad. No. Having communication with someone inside the channel, it's not something that can happen twice in a lifetime. Next, you asked me a question. It's a fun question. It's a fun question time now. So who knows? Maybe this time I'll give you a proper answer to your question. Well then, of course, this is a higher chance that I'll answer lighthearted. Wait. Of course, there's a higher chance that I'll answer a lighthearted question. Jesus. I still don't understand the intention behind the channel. What about your hobbies? That's a lighthearted question. I like it. My hobby is similar to yours. Oh God, is this going down the route where I answer truthfully and they take over my body and I get stuck in the TV? Oh God, oh no. It's jogging and then coming back home after a light sandwich outside. Sometimes when I write, my body feels stiff and I need some exercise. Writing, huh? So do you write no whoops. Whatever. Save. Good. Return. Writing, huh? So do you also write novels or something as another hobby? It's not a hobby. It's my profession, since I write to make a living. I think I just changed his voice slightly. I'm trying. Are you in a profession that involves writing? Surprisingly, I just thought you were a simple TV program host. So is Leota... I still feel bad because I think I'm saying that name wrong. So is Leota also juggling multiple jobs? But there seems to be a significant difference between between a profession that involves writing and hosting a program. It's suspicious. But for now, that's not important, right? Let's focus on the present. My original purpose was to alleviate boredom by watching TV all night. If you think about it, having someone to talk to it now is even better, isn't it? Well, shall we stop talking about hobbies then? Here, top. Oh my god. Well, shall we stop talking about hobbies here? Oh boy. I'm sorry, Leota. I think that's supposed to be the guy. I'm sorry, Leota. It seems like I'm quite hungry today, probably because of all the moving and all. What's that loud noise coming from my stomach? I've been trying to understand it a little bit. What? But I didn't have breakfast because I left early from my previous place. I haven't even had a simple snack. The sound would be your stomach growling. So it's not just a random noise coming from my stomach. Anyway, so I'll go to the kitchen for a bit. As long as you don't turn off the TV, feel free to go. What happens if I turn the TV up? Wait. Surprisingly, you're letting me go easily. I thought you would tell me not to go for some reason. Well then, I'll be back. I'll bring back some instant ramen. It won't take much time. Oh, wait a moment. Before you go, I have something to say. Huh? Do you have any more questions or something? No. I was just holding back. Wait. No. I was just holding you back unnecessarily. When you're already tired, I'm sorry. Wait. Oh, yeah, he's got a sad expression. No. I was just holding you back when you're unnecessarily tired. I'm sorry. I lacked consideration, didn't I? I got too excited after a long time, and I ended up only saying what I wanted to say. As he spoke, Leota lowered his head to apologize, just like the moment I first saw him. It's okay. Everyone can make mistakes. And I'm enjoying it too, having someone to talk to. Maybe I suddenly had the thought that maybe I had been too guarded and misunderstood him. Honestly, I totally changed the demeanor of this character. Well, I find it fits his tiredness. Honestly, I might have been excited about something occult happening as usual. But I was so focused on being curious that because I moved, I was tired. Leota, he's just a person who can make mistakes. Wait, he's just a person who can make mistakes. The only peculiar thing is that his existence is in the TV. If anything, that means he can't hurt me. We're just conversation partners, capable of nothing more than talking. Thinking that way, it felt like having a pen pal, and it was subtly enjoyable, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. While lost in my thought, I cautiously reached into the cupboard to grab the instant ramen. Where did I put the ramen? Ah, here it is. Ouch. Oh boy. Damn it. How could I cut my finger on the sharp edges of the ramen packet? I don't know, dude. That is a good question. Even if I was tired, luck really isn't on my side. A small trickle of blood started to emerge from the cut. Just when I thought I was changing my mindset, the destination of that shift turned out to be the pain of the wound. I let out a deep sigh. Where did I put the bandages and ointment? Can't even remember. In which box did I store them? For now, let's eat and I'll think about it. This small wound will heal quickly, so they say. You're so kind. That's why I sometimes worry being kind to someone like me who is suspicious. It's really just my selflessness. But is it truly impossible for us to meet again? No, someone like me is probably not needed in your life either. Surely this channel, and even I, are foreign substances that cannot be part of your daily life. I carefully walked. What is happening? I carefully walked into the living room holding a pot filled with steaming, fully cooked ramen. Of course, in the opposite hand that held the pot, there were a spoon and fork. The delicious smell, the enticing aroma wafting through the air made my mouth water even more. I'm getting fucking hungry now. Shit. This ramen was the one my friend Mio recommended last time, right? We used to be close friends when we were young. And I have fond memories of that time. She moved away a long time ago, which was quite regrettable. I don't think there's anything to regret. It's not like you had a choice in her moving, right? Nevertheless, we kept in touch over the years. And the last time we talked, she said she lives nearby. I wonder if she's doing well. I'm back. I nudged the small table placed next to the sofa. I nudged the small table placed next to the sofa with my foot. Soon the table smoothly moved towards the center of the sofa due to the force I applied. That is intense detail. As I placed the items I was carrying on top of it, a sigh escaped from my mouth, involuntary. Eyeball, you need to stop. I can't read if you mess with me. I need you to work. It seemed like the Yoda noticed the faint sound and approached me. Are you okay? Judging by the size of that pot, it looks like you brought a considerable amount. Oh, this is nothing. I'm fine. I appreciate your concern, but it's just that I let out a sigh due to the fatigue. So there's nothing to worry. I forced a smile and waved my hand. As Leota's expression seemed to soften a bit, I felt slightly relieved and lowered my hand. Of course, as I lowered my hand, I didn't forget to habitually wipe the sweat that had accumulated in my palm on my pants. From carrying the pot? Stupidly, I had even forgotten about the small cut. Oh, ah! I thought I heard a cat or something meowing next to me. Stupidly, I had forgotten about the small cut on my finger. It wasn't a deep wound, but it had bled a little. It's it's unexpectedly sharp, isn't it? As I mumbled softly about to sigh again, a creaking sound came from the TV. Right, Leota had been watching me this whole time. How foolish I am. How foolish must I look? It's embarrassing. I lightly touched the back of my neck with the opposite hand, and stealing a glance at the monitor, I tried to gauge his reaction. The fucking look of disgust on his face. He looks so done with my shit. Like, Jesus Christ, you cut yourself on a ramen packet? Like, how fucking stupid are you? Huh? Huh? Okay. Huh? Are you playing a trick on me right now? What do you mean? I couldn't predict his attitude for even a moment. He seemed friendly towards me before. He looked at me so coldly. I never told you to get hurt, you. What are you talking about, Leota? His voice turned chilly all of a sudden, though the content of his words seemed so to show concern for my injury. I appreciate his concern, but normally people don't get irritated at someone for this, do they? You shouldn't get hurt. That's what People make mistakes, you know? Leota, you need to calm down a bit. It's just a minor injury, okay? Huh? I'm sorry. I got carried away again. Leota seemed lost in a deep thought, and he stopped looking into my eyes. Suddenly, he shifted his gaze to the floor. I wonder if he was feeling some negative emotion, but it was hard to tell for sure on the small monitor. If I wasn't mistaken, he briefly bit his own lips. A brief moment of silence passed between us. Please ignore. Oh wait. Please never ignore minor injuries, please. Please never ignore minor injuries, please. If you keep doing this, I'll have no choice but to loop until you listen to me. What? What did you say? I couldn't hear you clearly. No, it's just... Should I say that I'm also struggling when you're in pain? He quickly changed his expression to a point where it felt like his previous frustration and excitement were lies. It's just that my heart hurts. Do you happen to have any band-aids or ointment at home? Band-aids or ointment? Oh God, what happened? Stop it, Leota. If you keep making the same choices, I'll do whatever it takes to make you rely on me. Will you look after me if I cut your Achilles tendon? Oh my God! Ooh, 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 ooh. Or do you like me? Or do you like it? Or do you like me to confess that I love you and lock you up? Your face turned pale, and you're even sweating. If I were by your side, I would... Wow, okay. Your face turned pale, and you're even sweating. If I were by your side, I would at least give you a handkerchief or something. It's nothing. Don't lie. It's time. Or don't lie this time. It seems like you've been through some psychological shock rather than just external injuries. What did I just see? Or, well, what did I just see? What scene was that? And what were the words spoken before? And after that made me reject Leota and the hallucination? I'm not sure, but for some reason, my body feels tense, tightly tense. Not only did the chills run down my spine, but cold sweat also started trickling down. To be precise, it's like my body is frozen in a reflexive manner, just like a cornered mouse. What is this? Despite my brain clearly recognizing that it wasn't such a dangerous situation, my body wouldn't cooperate. A bizarre sensation indeed. Did it say sensation or situation? But you know what? Sensation. Okay, I read it right. I couldn't speak. I couldn't move by my own will. Why are you suddenly like this? Does he know something? Does he know the reason behind this strange feeling? Sudden resistance and discomfort? I think, okay. Even though full memories haven't returned, it seems like your body has recalled some of it to some extent. It feels unpleasant, doesn't it? Uncomfortable with a strange sense of resistance. It's bittersweet, but it's okay. It's all natural. Sometimes there might be a negative memory, but that can't come back about me. But we can fill the future with brighter memories, right? It's something I heard from someone dear to me before, and I didn't know I'd be passing this message on to you. So, you just keep shining, just like you have been all this time. I will swallow up all the darkness. Leota's lightly flickered his fingers. What? Loop. Oh no. No. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. But even though it's small, you got hurt, you. I really hope you don't feel any pain. Huh? Please don't be in pain. My heart can't bear it. He had never said such things before. Ah, yes. Oh, wait. Ah, yes. Thank you for caring. You're welcome. It actually makes me happy that you're relying on me to some extent. Keep asking and relying on me like this. I'll always be there to help. Even though I'm confined within this screen. If my limited medical knowledge can be of any help to you, I would make it so. It would make me so happy. Leota smiled gently at me, and it seemed like he had made an effort to do so. However, I still couldn't fathom what he truly felt inside. What was it I saw earlier? Just a simple hallucination, or were there words he actually said? And I'm certain I saw the word loop earlier, right? How on earth can I break out of this damn loop? Okay. By the way, what were you doing? I can't remember what I said earlier for a moment. I kept insisting on treatment, and you said you would go get some band-aids and ointment. Strange, I've never said such things before. I hurt myself in the kitchen earlier. I didn't even bother to search for band-aids or ointment. Did I really say something like that? Oh, but after you said that, you already brought the band-aids and ointments earlier, right? You said you would handle the treatment yourself by bringing the tools, which got me worried again. So I just gave you some small medical information and exposed my concern once more. As he spoke, Leota glanced briefly towards the small table beside me. Seriously, there it was, a paper bag containing the small band-aids I usually use. Where'd your ramen go? As well as the ointment and cotton swabs for applying to the wound. Did I really search for or bring these items myself amidst all these belongings? It's something strange. I had no recollection of doing such a thing. Feeling uneasy, I tilted my head and Leota spoke first. I'm truly grateful that you listened to what I had to say. I feel great joy that someone like you can have an impact on... that someone like me can have an impact on you. Oh, at the end I mumbled something. I couldn't hear what it was. It wasn't anything important. Just talking to myself. By the way, the ramen must be cold by now. Wouldn't it be better to eat it when the seaweed starts to float up? Of course. Of course. It's just a personal recommendation. I completely forgot. Oh, I should have been multitasking. I hurriedly peered into the pot. Thankfully, the noodles hadn't fully absorbed all the broth yet. Whew. I breathed a sigh of relief and carefully picked up the fork. The fear I felt earlier, the unconscious resistance, I still know nothing about this loop. As I put the noodles in my mouth, I asked myself inwardly, are you really going to let everything slide and stay silent? Like the protagonist in a detective novel, there's a need to face the truth more boldly and do a little more investigation. Deep down, I know that's what I think too. What should I do from now on? I'm sure I can resolve anything. Can't resolve anything just by being on guard and avoiding conversation like I've done so far. That much is clear. My vacant pupils reflected on the surface of the broth. The murky color of the broth made it impossible to distinguish the color of my own pupils. However, their shape remained intact. Come to think of it, I heard such words long ago. Even if you lose your color, as long as your form and heart remain, you will always be you. Why was I forgetting such an important fact? As I recalled that one phrase, my troubled mind began to calm down and sort itself out. Of course, I'm not completely composed yet. However, I can see a clearer direction to move forward compared to just a moment ago. I have to push him a little, gather information, and even if it means going through the loop several more times, even if my body freezes with fear, I must move forward. It's not like me to sit back like this, right? I won't be swayed by someone else. I'll live my own life. That's how it's been so far, and that's how it will be in the future. I don't remember who said those words to me, but it's a wise saying. Is there anything enjoyable happening? You have a big smile on your face. Is it because the instant ramen surprisingly tastes good? Well, yes, it seems so. I confidently and brightly smiled, Leota, from now on, I won't be easily swayed by your words. I'll uncover the truth you're hiding, so just wait and see. Haha. The sense of finding a solution relieved the tension. A yawn escaped me involuntarily. Or is it that humans are creatures of adaptation? And without realizing it, I've adapted to this bizarre situation. Oh, is our conversation so boring for you? It seems like he's trying to play some kind of prank on me again, just like earlier. If I say it's boring, he might loop or do something again. So should I try to appease him roughly this time? Wait, why is your expression so dark? Like a dog that lost its owner and is standing alone in the rain. Leota started to stare at me with his eyes narrowed. It's strange, really strange. It feels like his personality has completely changed, but that doesn't make sense, does it? Just earlier, when we first met, he was clearly smiling, acting carefree and relaxed. His expression just turned gloomy like this, and he quickly laughed and joked. I had dismissed the discomfort I felt earlier as just my imagination and had resolved to confront him, but Leota, who exactly are you? I can't grasp it at all. It's like that's okay, we'll say, since my finger likes it right click. It's like turning the pages of a book, finding completely different content on each new page. On each new page. He's not consistent. His attitude keeps changing. For now, I need to understand him more accurately. So in a summary, the current Leota seems to be psychologically fragile in a completely different way from earlier. I don't know the reason, but in his current state, he's a high probability of gain. There's a high probability of gaining some information if I provoke him. On the contrary, if I approach him favorably without probing for information, I might be able to increase trust or likability. What should I do? Let's see. I honestly have to say my interest has just because I'm sleepy. I haven't been sleeping well lately. So my point is that there's no need to attach meaning to such small things. Leota seems to assign meaning to even the most trivial things excessively. It was the same before being surrounded by the white light. While an ordinary person might move on from simple concern when someone is hurt, for some reason he excessively fixates on it. Excessively. Is that so? I was a bit worried. Please don't hate me. Of course, I trust you, but sometimes I worry that such things might happen. Such things? Leota, I've been feeling uncomfortable since earlier. Yes, please feel free to tell me. He smiled widely, seemingly relieved by my words. However, my face contorted in contrast, revealed that the contradiction in his words and action. Why do you keep saying things? Wrong person. Why do you keep saying things happened that I never did? Well, saying it like this may... What? Okay, I swear it said you. Okay. You, why do you keep saying things happened that I never did? Well, saying it like this may not make sense, but let me explain with an example. Starting with the fact that I brought this bandage. I haven't moved from here. It doesn't make sense. What are you talking about, you? I have no reason to lie to you. I always strive to be truthful to you. Let's stop here. I want to talk about something else now. How about a lighter and more cheerful topic than one that brings the mood down? Whether it's conversation or games, I'm open to anything. Just tell me what you'd like. I'll do my best to make you smile. Okay, let's go in. How about he came to run this channel? About the reason for being friendly. Leota, is there a reason or a trigger for being assigned to this channel? The roles of a writer and a show host are quite distant. This has been a lingering question for a while. Unless there's a special reason, why would he need a job that is not even remotely related, but rather the opposite? Didn't I tell you before? Are you claiming you can't remember again? I remember everything about you, but you don't so easy. But do you so easily forget about me? It's somewhat bitter. Leota's eyeless gaze turns towards me. Despite the calm claim of bitterness, his expression somehow smiles. Feels contradictory. So, Leota, would you believe me if I said I lost my memory? Oh, Jesus. Even I found this a bit amusing. Claim. There was no gaps in my memory, but I can't explain the current contradiction. Well, you might have lost your memory. I believe you. Isn't it too easy for you to trust others? It's not about trusting people easily. It's not about trusting people easily. It's about thinking your claim makes sense. Unlike me, you always say the right things. His face seems a bit flushed. Anyways, coming back to the point, why did you end up managing? Why did you end up managing this channel, Yoda? I think someone just hit the fucking roof. The fuck? Weird. Managing this channel, Leota. It's not a grand reason. Just a decision to see you again. There's no other reason beyond it. There is no other reason beyond that. What are you talking about? You were the guest for the first episode of the show, right? When I first received the proposal, I was so surprised. I just wanted to see you again. That's the reason. Nothing extravagant. There's no hidden elaborate story. Someday, I'll make you remember our story with my own hands, for sure. Saying it with my own mouth, but why are you so friendly to me? Is it because we met before? If he doesn't like my answer, it's true, he's making me go through the loop as an option. But even considering that, he's thinking very positively about me. Because you changed my life. So since you changed my life, I have no intentions of letting go of that person. I'll continue to make an effort to stay connected, always. But I'm not such an impressive person. I haven't even helped you as much. Well, okay. I haven't even helped you as much in the first place. Shh. You may not understand the meaning of what I'm saying yet, but someday you will surely understand my feelings too. I don't want to talk anymore. The more we talk, the more I want to meet you. Communicating through the small monitor has its limits, and you must feel the same way, right? No. Do you not want to meet me? Why are you like this, you? We've become quite close. Is it just my imagination? I know it's not. You also enjoyed our conversations. Please say that. Oh God, I pissed him off. Wait, someone was blocking your expression. It'll be fine now. So would you like to meet me? Oh, it sounds like a date request. No. Is that your decision? Not to meet me? Is there really no... And is there... Wow. Is there really a need to meet? There was nothing to do in the first place. We're not close. There are too many suspicious things. If you're going to loop it until you get the answer you want, try it. I made up my mind and I said it. I don't want to meet that much. And I like this distance between him and me. I thought something would change if we met again. And even before that, I've been rejected. So are you leaving now? Are you trying to go back to your everyday life, leaving behind me and this channel? Well, probably. If you turn off the TV as you said, it should be fine. Conversation was interesting, Leota. It seems we're not meant to be. The bait is thrown. I ponder for a moment, then turn my gaze towards Leota, and what I saw was... Oh shit! Did you think you couldn't meet me with just your will? Wait, did you think you couldn't just meet me? Wait, what? Wait. Did you think you couldn't meet with me just your will? If you exclude me from your daily life, I could just pull you in. Why did I hesitate until now? Let me let go of my hand, Leota. When you say something nice, the glass is broken, and there's blood coming from his arm. Bringing out the injury. I get it. I'll meet you. So can you let go of my hand? You're injured, right? It's quite unpleasant. You and I are destined to coexist from now on. It's our relationship where we'll continue to live, so please don't reject me. After all, I'm just like you. I feel quite upset. You and I are destined to coexist in the future. We're in a relationship where we have no choice but to continue the loop. So please don't reject me. After all, I am also someone you like. What the fuck? What do you mean you're someone I like? Are we caught in a loop? It's not just me? I looked around with my eyes glued, but nothing changed. Yeah, I'm hallucinating again. There's no other way to explain this phenomenon. When I turn to the TV again, stop. Finger, stop clicking the mouse button. When I turned to the TV again, I could see Leota staring blankly soon as he smiled very brightly, red-faced, contrary to the smile of the past. You! You! I've had a big misconception all this time. The idea was that it could have the idea is it could have a physical effect on you. They couldn't have any psychological effects. But it's not. I had forgotten about the existence of the loop for a while. Maybe the god is rooting for our love. I'll take a short break and come back. So for now, consider it like a commercial break. Feel free to relax. Oh! No! Did he leave? The mechanical sound emitted by the TV glitched and soon illuminated a black screen. Maybe the power actually turned off. I want to trust you. Why so many doubts? Leo has undoubtedly a charming person. He's undoubtedly a charming person. He possesses a mysterious charm that captivates people. In the midst of our conversation, even my previously hostile feelings gradually melted away. But where there is light, there is shadow, and the secrets he hides, along with the hallucinations I see, continues to invoke fear. What was that I saw earlier? Before I felt a strong aversion to hallucination, but this time it was different. Instead, it felt familiar. What is the truth, after all? It was a moment of brief contemplation. Looks like you're deep in thought. The voice I heard before came from behind. Compared to Leota's, it was relatively low and soft. Who and how did someone reach this place? Surprisingly, suppressing my uneasy feelings, I turned around. Originally I didn't plan to interfere, but I've had a change of heart. Just because I get involved with it doesn't mean the trust will shatter, does it? Who are you? Who? What? What? I'm Ivan. For now, answer my question, please. Feeling an unknown pressure, I stopped complaining. Despite the person in front of me likely being just a person, me, there was a strange sense of distance. So, were we talking about the true... Wait. So, we were talking about the true form of Leota Shu, weren't we? Didn't you want to know his weakness? I mean, are you curious about the secrets he's so desperately hiding? It might be an opportunity to correct the damn personality of his. What the fuck? What is going on? Doesn't it bother you a bit? Honestly, he has quite an annoying personality, doesn't he? Enough with the small talk. How about revealing your identity now? You must know that you are more suspicious than Leota right now. Suspicious? Well, haven't I already experienced many unrealistic things? I don't think my appearance is particularly surprising compared to the person on TV like him. So, have you decided yet? Would you like to accompany me backstage? Like a quiet date? Or will you foolishly wait for him? Here indefinitely. What the? What is this? What is this? What is going on? What is going on? In the end, you give the same answer. It might be cliche, but it's commemorable. That you rejected with your own worldview. So, shall we reach out our hands? If you grasp my hand, you'll find yourself moving to the backstage of that stage in the blink of an eye. The clasped hands was devoid of warmth. The clasped hand was devoid of warmth, as cold as ice. Doubt and regret accelerated, but it was already too late. I could now take one step closer to the secret Leota was hiding. So let's think positively. Oh my god, what is going on? What did I do? Where on earth is this? The stage was so wide that my mouth hung open, the space softly illuminated by spotlight. Various items scattered haphazardly in corners. It was an unmistakable view of a theater. This is the backstage. This is the backstage of that stage you've only glimpsed through the monitor. Even though the performance venue is here, why does Leota continue to broadcast only from the dressing room? Perhaps he might hidden something. For example, by examining the equipment stocked over there. But be careful. You snuck into this place, and if Leota, who must be somewhere around here, catches us, we don't know what kind of repercussion might follow. Well, at least I'll guarantee your life, so don't take it too seriously. Understood? Photos. Are these photos? Whose photos are these that are piled up like this? It seems like they've been recently maintained, given that not a speck of dust is visible. I lightly lifted the photos. As I examined each one, my face grew pale. They're all me. Looking at the perspective, it seems like someone other than me took them without my knowledge. Like a stalker, perhaps? Now, calm down, you. There must be some peculiar. What the fuck? I can't read the word today. Peculiar. Oh, wow. Peculiar. Commonality for them to be considered ordinary photos, right? On close inspection, it's unreasonable to call them ordinary photos. They're all taken from top to bottom, right? Moreover, the most crucial point, considering the date and time written in the corner, are images captured by CCTV. Oh my god. While it's plausible for me to be caught on CCTV in my daily life, It's suspicious that these photos are behind the stage. It feels unsettling. Oh my god. Old diary. It seems to be a diary. How long has it been neglected? Dust covers the leather cover. Still, since I've made up my mind to investigate, I should take a look at its contents. Ignoring the dust, I unfolded the old diary. The inside was filled with something written in handwriting. The interior of the diary is surprisingly well preserved compared to the outside. I can read the writing. Would it be good to give it a read? The methods of summoning Navi is simple. If there is someone with a sincere wish, Navi will quickly appear in that person's dream with curiosity. At this point, Navi will also makes a sweet proposal, and it is said that if you succeed in this proposal, any wish can be granted. Navi is a transcendent being that fulfills people's wishes as a non-humanoid life form. However, unlike benevolent gods, it has a cruel and realistic nature, and it clings only to things it finds interesting. Also, Navi is adept at hallucinations and is said to like the color blue. Navi. It's a name I've never heard before. But considering it describes as a transcendent being that shows hallucinations, it might be related to my current situation. Moreover, the fact that this diary is behind the stage is bothering me. Let's move. Let's keep it in mind for now. A suspicious bundle of papers is placed in the corner. It seems to be a script, and it's written prominently. Wow. See? It takes me a moment. I can read in large letters. I wonder what's in it. It should be fine to check it out. You just have to fill it with brighter memories from now on, right? Words I heard from someone truly important to me. My life will shine even brighter from now on, filled with that person's thoughts. I'm really wishing earnestly, but why aren't opportunities coming to me? Instead of making something like this, grant my wish, Navi. It's boring. It's so boring. How on earth can I retrieve that person who took them, or do they run away on their own? What happened without my knowledge? I have to find out. There seems to be more notes written by someone than actual dialogue. I can't even guess what the contents are. It's just about desperately wishing for Navi to feel their wish, and that the author was in a disturbed state. Jesus Christ. Torn banner. Why is this torn apart? A torn banner is hanging above in a shabby state. On a blue background, there's an unidentified writing, sky blue. Finger. Stop. The character seems unfamiliar, as if they're in a foreign language. What could it possibly mean? Anyway, it doesn't give off a good feeling. The roses. Roses? Everything else was red. But only this one is blue. Is it placed here for stage decoration or something? Personally, I recommend not touching it. It might be an item prepared in advance for a special ending of my favorite actor. Well, Did you enjoy the time I gave you? It seems like it's about time to return now. Leota, he's probably waiting for you. Whether you consider our meeting as a dream or a reality, it's your freedom. Can't you feel it now? How much truth he's hiding from you? It's not a betrayal of you, is it? Close your eyes, you. It's time to go back. Oh, the betrayal was not from me, but from you. I don't know who that was, what voice that was supposed to be. It's not a dream. I can know now. The clear remaining sensation, numerous pieces of evidence firmly revealing the truth. And finally, the words from Ivan echo in my mind. Leota. I casually shook hands with Leota, now firmly enough to display a comfortable smile. He responded with a bright laugh, seemingly relieved. Well, why did you come? He spoke with a colder gaze and a mere chilly voice than before. The arm that was injured earlier, still bleeding. Did he quickly treat it during the break? Leota is still holding a cloth to stop the bleeding. By the way, I have a suggestion for you. No, I've already made a suggestion earlier, right? And you clearly answered, I want to meet you. Right, didn't you? Are you going to deny it again? Run away? You, please think wisely. We decided to meet earlier. Since you betrayed me, you no longer have the right to refuse me. With a calm tone and a firm attitude, couldn't say anything in response. I couldn't risk provoking him any further, as I felt that something really bad might happen, even if it was an unconscious prediction. Because of that, I couldn't describe myself as anything but at a loss. Perhaps all I can do is to boldly agree. Yes, that's right, wasn't it? You don't mind if I don't give you my home address, right? You probably already know it anyways. That goes without saying. Just promise me one thing. Don't accept anyone's suggestions, no matter who it is. It's a simple request, isn't it? Think of it as a kind of a ritual for the meeting of you and me. Just please don't doubt this time. Come on, eyeballs. Wait, what? Before I could answer him, he was gone. When I looked away from the TV, Ivan was smiling strangely in front of me. And from behind I could hear the sound of a knocking on the door. Well, you know the answer. Don't you? Absolutely refuse. Absolute refusal is poison. How about trusting me, following Ivan, and moving forward together? The moment your chosen route is executed will be the final for both of us. Can you please open the door, you? I now know. I'm confident that you'll trust me, so please, Don't be enchanted by the non-human entity. Remember, we promised not to respond to any proposals until I arrive and enter the house. Otherwise, I'll break the door and enter. So please open it. Please? Beyond the door, Leota's cries can be heard, and Ivan in front of me keeps repeating that he trusts me. Whose words should I listen to? What was the right answer in the first place? Whatever choice I make now seems to have a significant impact. Oh God, my choice. Instead of answering, I overlaid my hand on his outstretched cold hand. This gesture means that I agree to his proposal. I'm sorry, Leota. I am not a stuff of you. But I am not a stuff of you, nor a doll. Furthermore, I am not a person to rely on. But I will do the loop. Unlike Leota, who retains memories even after the loop that you do with my power, you will lose your memories. Are you still going to do it? Please, please. I've been sorry all along. I really didn't know you disliked my actions so much. So I thought that if we loop, everyone would be happy, but no. Can you tell me what I'm tired of you? Wait, can you tell me what I'm tired of you? You are everything to me. I knew you might not like it. I closed my eyes and squeezed the hand I held. I hoped to no longer hear his voice. I forced to smile. I had to smile. So there would be no more regrets in the future. Oh my God. You've ultimately lost, Leota. It seems you don't know how to win someone's heart, poor thing. So are you going to admit defeat according to the contract conditions? Or return to reality? Or are you going to wait for that person to come back to your timeline? Not as a different Leota, while aiming for the next opportunity. But stay too gloomy. Don't stay too gloomy. In some parallel universe, another you is happily laughing with that person. Still, until then, you'll endure this space where no one exists. Don't worry, you will surely have another chance. I don't even know how much time has passed since then. I'm still waiting for you in this trapped state. The finale you give me is these three moments. With your red roses on me, with your red roses and me on the stage, what should I do now? Well, let's see. Oops. We'll watch it. We're gonna accept everything. Speak truthfully. Hobbies. did they interrogate? We want to make sure we do. I'll meet you, although the term... Let's see. I'll meet you, although the term date proposal doesn't feel pleasant for some reason. Loving him while harboring fears simultaneously. My heart is undoubtedly leaning towards him, but contradictorily, my words keep coming out cold. Why would use feelings be bad? Why does relying on me feel so uncomfortable for you? If that's how you feel, it's a bit sad, rather than uncomfortable. Anyways, so can I turn off the television now? No. No, please don't turn off. Reassuring. Trust me, the idea of you just okay. Quite unpleasant. It's quite unpleasant. You and I are destined to go okay. Reject his offer. Remember, my opinion is not a proposal. I'm not the type to ask for someone else's opinion. And above all, you must be well aware of your cost of rejection, right? While you might not have a clue about my true identity, you should be able to predict the potential drawbacks when you choose to reject. Don't you think? But I must say, the determination to rejection was admirable. I like courageous beings, you know? It is not it's just unfortunate that the circumstances weren't in your favor. Well then, will you still reject even so? What? In the end, you give the same answer. What? Are you gonna... You gave me the same fucking answer. Oh, hell no. That's not how we're gonna do it. Alright. Honestly, I have to say, okay. Smile and style I picked up from him. It seemed to convey that mystery feeling well. Leota looked even more awkward than before. What should I do? For a moment, his violet eyes seemed unusually tense, like a deep abyss that couldn't reflect light. It was chilling, dark gaze. Did I go too far with my provocative words? No. Spilled water can't be gathered again. Let's just leave him alone for now. Okay. Wait. Close. Leota come to think about it. What kind of food do you like? Since you said casually conversations are fine. Is it weird to ask a person from the TV about their food preference? It would be nice if I liked the same things you did. Same things as you. Unfortunately, I have my own tastes. I like salads with olive oil. I'm generally into healthy foods. Do you have any dislikes or preferences? Like cucumbers or cilantro? People have a lot of things that they're picky about, right? I'm not actively seeking them out, but I can eat anything you give me. Of course, my expression might scrunch up a bit, but you'd understand, wouldn't you? Understood. Okay, let's stop talking. The more we talk, okay. Are you trying to beat my strength? Courage is... What? Oh, you. Mm-mm. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we'll just, we'll pop it back up so that I'm not saying goodbye. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go again. Listen. Do I really have to go through the trouble of finding another channel to watch? As I mentioned before, I only have enough energy left to eat. In fact, for some reason, I'm feeling a bit uneasy. Trying to avoid that feeling, I wonder what today's documentary is about. It would be nice if it explores the mysteries of nature. I yawned and smoothly maneuvered my hand to switch to the documentary channel. Let's see what's currently airing. What is this glitch? From the top left corner, a small glitch that was barely the size of a finger suddenly expanded, covering the entire screen in an instant. Not only could I read the title, I could not read the title. Even discern what was being broadcast. Darn it, why is everything going wrong today? It's not like I usually... It's not like it's unusual for things to malfunction, but why now? What have I done to do but relax? Is this some kind of a cosmic joke or mighty gods? I took a deep breath and walked towards the television with determination. What could be the problem? I cautiously tapped the machine, as if knocking on a door, in case exerting too much force would break it. Soon the glitch started to fade away. However, in the empty space that appeared instead of the documentary footage was a whimsical screen that resembled the start screen of a casual game. It seems to be functioning, but I have no idea what it is. Did some sort of emergency program activate without my knowledge? No. If there was such a system, I would have known about it a long time ago. I would have known a long time ago. What on earth is this? Oh, now that I look closely, there's some writing in the corner. I was too flustered to see it properly. Let's see. Channel 453. As I furrowed my brow, staring intently at the screen, the moment I realized that the channel had changed, I shivered down my spine. I had no idea what happened. In fact, it was the predictability that scared me. I followed the patterns commonly seen in urban legends or horror videos posted on the internet. Bright visuals with gruesome content, or being trapped in an unescapable curse, getting kidnapped. It was unsettling. started to take small steps backwards. Someone might argue that my imagination was running wild, but who knows? Let's try another channel. It's better for my mental well-being to watch something other than this continuously frightening delusion. Beep beep. I don't know whose prank this is, but I need to force a reboot or something to make this damn channel 453 stop. That was the moment. Okay. Are you curious about me? Oh. Well, I don't really have much to say by the way of introduction. Isn't it more fun to gradually get to know each other? What is this person really on? You don't seem like a timid person, but if it's because you're feeling shy, I can't start first. I can start first. How about you provide some kind of explanation, like your age and surname? Are you planning to remain silent? Or are you planning to remain silent this whole time? You seem quite shocked right now. It would be better, and be better for your peace of mind. At least listen to an explanation of the situation. I couldn't help but feel a chill despite him being on the other side of the screen, as if he were right in front of me. Well, since it's our first time today, shall we start with some ice breaking? Oh, we're gonna do this again, huh? Let's leave the... Okay. It doesn't seem right. No matter how much I try to reassure myself that everything is fine, there are too many suspicious things, resolving unresolved questions. It might be dangerous, so I don't think our relationship is close enough for me to answer that. You seem to separate personal and public aspects. You've been thinking about the appropriate distance between us since earlier. You don't have to think about it in such detail because you keep telling me to relax, but don't you see that I keep changing my judgment? To be honest, it makes me anxious and uncomfortable. Well, unless you're secretly stalking me or something, you wouldn't know about someone's actions or what they say. Unless there are hidden devices like cameras or microphones, right? Leota, are you saying that you're observing me right now? Are you a criminal? You called my name, didn't you? I'm glad about that, but I don't like the content of the main discussion. The fuck? It's just a formality to have a conversation anyways, but if I keep repeating until you answer, we'll eventually know everything. Well, since the first take was a mistake, let's end it here. It's time to replay now. What are you talking about? You still don't get it. I said we're starting again. Forget everything up until now, and this time make the right choice. Got it? I'll be looking forward to it. Well, should I casually ask you? Oh my god. Wait, it's not letting me skip. Okay. Well, should I casually ask about your hobbies? It's the first day, so I didn't really prepare anything. What is this? That's what I just said. I already answered that. Huh? Did you dream for a moment? I'm asking about your hobby for the first time. What? How how can you answer me about your hobby? Now wait. Now can you answer me about your hobbies? What is your hobby? I'm very curious. Do you have any hobbies? No? I don't have any like that. If we classify lying in bed and staring at the ceiling when bored as a hobby, can I say that is a hobby? So what I mean is even something trivial like that is fine. So please answer. I still don't completely trust him, so it's better to provide false information for now. Should I just mention some random childhood hobby? Well, when I'm bored, I lie in bed and count the stars on the ceiling. Of course, since we're in the city, it's not real stars. I'm counting the glow-in-the-dark star stickers on the ceiling. Both sticking stars on the ceiling and actually seeing real stars. In reality, it's been a long time since I did either of those things. Counting glow-in-the-dark stars as a hobby? So, did you also put them up in the new house you moved into this time? Yes. The new house I moved into this time. I never mentioned anything about my house to this person, let alone the fact that I moved today. My suspicious beliefs arise, but it seems like he didn't catch on as he's continuously continues speaking. Jesus. Well, since it's a hobby, maybe you haven't put them up in the new house yet. Shall we end this conversation here? I've realized that you have quite an interesting hobby. If we ever meet in person, I should get you some glow-in-the-dark star stickers as a modest gift. Next, you ask me a question. It's a fun question time now, so who knows? Maybe this time I'll give you a proper answer to your question. Well then, of course, there's a higher chance that I'll answer a lighthearted question. I don't particularly enjoy repeating myself, but oh my goodness. It's to provide you with enjoyable experience. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Experiences. Besides that, casual conversation can also share your difficulties. You can also share your difficulties with me if you have any. I hope it contributes to your mental well-being. So to summarize, the purpose is to engage in conversation with connected individuals and provide unique experiences. Your answers are surprisingly cliche. Well, it was the question you asked. Could it be that there's some hidden intention behind your question that I don't know about? I didn't ask for an explanation about the program. I'm asking about you. You're the operator and the host of the channel, right? Why are you running such a suspicious channel? And why would someone like me, who has no connection, want to listen to others? So that's what you're curious about. Well, where should I start? My original profession is a scenario writer. And you are the perfect person for this theme, aren't you? Or am I wrong? It might be overwhelming to receive so much information at once. So because I made a mistake this time, let's end it here. Are you going to rewind time again, like earlier? To rewind time is simply to ensure that the right things happen, to guide them. Now I have no intention of answering properly in the retake of this scenario. There will be no more errors. Jesus. Next question. Next, you ask me a question. It's a fun question time now, so who knows? Maybe it's time I give you a proper answer to your question. Well then. Of course, there's a higher chance that I'll answer light-hearted questions. You fucking bitch. Jogging. Sometimes when I write... Okay. Wait, writing, huh? So... Professional involves writing. Okay, we've seen this part. Guess I have to think that way. Well, shall we stop... Should we stop talking about hobbies here? Sorry, okay. Yeah, we're going to the kitchen. There we go. You're still a liar. Well, thanks to that, the situation is progressing in an interesting way. But I hope you realize that there are limits to how kindly I can treat you. Surely this channel, and even I, are foreign to... Okay. I honestly have to say, my interest was waned a bit. I flashed a peculiar smile honest and... Peculiar smile... Peculiar smile. A style I picked up from him. It seemed to convey that mysterious feeling well. Leota looked even more awkward than before. Wait, about Leota's birthday. By the way, when is Leota's birthday? If it's today, I might be able to prepare something. When was it again? Oh, right, I remember now. It's August 25th. I hope it fucking just reads what day it is, because that is... So since today is the birthday... Wait, since today is the birthday, will you celebrate it? This seems a bit rushed. Doesn't he seem like he doesn't remember his own birthday? Moreover, it's obvious that he wants to be congratulated. If it's the kind you is, you'll surely congratulate me. Congratulate, right? There's no need for anything grand. I'll be happy with your congratulations alone. It seems like Leota's recalling something. Celebrating the day I was born is less important to me than commemorating the day I met you. Just that much, even though we only met today. You might not remember, but at least it's not our first meeting. I've been curious. Do you usually wear Gothic style clothes, or is it something recommended by the broadcasting company? It's a small channel operated by me and a PD, not a broadcasting company. Gothic clothes aren't really my style, but I thought they'd suit the eerie atmosphere of the channel. I'd prefer it if you wore them, though. I think they'd suit you much better than me. I haven't worn Gothic, but oddly enough, I'm more curious about your everyday clothes. Yoda. Are you curious about me? How delightful! I'll show you my everyday clothes someday. Someday for sure. So feel free to look forward to it. Okay. Is there any meaning behind the tattoos cross on your face? Is it a religious significance, or perhaps something related to being a criminal? Would you like to guess? Please try to figure out what it meant. What it might mean. Well, or I think it would be fine if you gave it a meaning. He seems uninterested in answering. I've been feeling this since earlier. Why is he so fixated on me? Alright, his favorite food. We already did this one. I'll tease you. Wait. Understood. Okay. We've already, let's do this, we'll do everything. More we talk. Okay. The more we talk, the more I want to meet you. Communicating through the small monitor. Okay. Yes. What? Yes. Why are you like this? Oh, what was... Wait, okay. So, would you like to meet me? Sounds like a date request. All me, all the other terms. Okay, wait. Okay, quick load. No. Not to meet me. Is there... Let's see. Okay, so... Yes. Turn to date. Doesn't feel pleasant for some reason. Loving him with fierce... Okay. What? After all, you know that I can't refuse. Wait. Prize. Oh, are we finally gonna get a different ending? After all, you know that I can't refuse Leota's fate, Ivan. I have no authority to hesitate. Perhaps the most significant action I can take is to comply with Leota's words within the inevitable fate, as before. Maybe periodically. Obedience might be the greatest rebellion. Although, if that's the answer you wishes for, I can't refuse. Congratulations. Of course, I don't know if that person's heart is really directed at you. But let's assume it is. Ignoring Ivan's mockery, I walked numbly towards the door. I'm too tired now. I've realized that even the typical rebellion is really difficult, so maybe it's good to try changing the way to survive. It's okay. I'm really okay.
Well, it's victory for both of us, you. Now we can go back to reality and live together, right? We've won the deal, so now...
Oh, it's a bit ambiguous. You certainly succeeded up to the opening the door, but you didn't open it of their own will. So let's call it an imperfect victory. Let me present two choices. Do you want to live together with you in an illusionary world I created? Or do you want to return to reality alone? It's somewhat considerate suggesting, isn't it?
What's this all about? Oh, fine. I'm happiest when I'm with you.
And I hope you live happily, you. I won't interfere with this universe anymore. Back then, I was entirely through making you my perfect creation. Perfect creation, damn it, I skipped. But when you didn't, but why didn't I realize that winning your heart was the most important? Now I'm here alone, lowering the curtains slowly and feeling the end. Are you fucking kidding? Why can't I get the good ending? I just want the good ending. Wait, which one is this? Okay, so... Oh, here, let's see. Let's see. Okay, so what can we do? There's gotta be a way to, see. Speak truly. I still don't see. I feel like that would be the way to go. Oh, wait.
Would you take a look at that, you? Ta-da!
Yes? What have you prepared this time?
Glasses!
Glasses? Oh.
Yes, you can see. It's glasses. Originally, my eyesight is not that great, so I always wear them when working. On the ones I'm wearing now, our lenses, surprisingly, Leota's were wearing lenses. That's quite unexpected. Come to think of it, we've talked about each other's daily lives and image shown in the broadcast. But we haven't recently talked much about the daily life, have we? So here's kind of a bonus information. It's quite interesting. I thought Leota had good eyesight. He seems to have aspects I don't know about in various ways. Don't you like that I'm sharing these little details? At first, at first I really didn't. Wow. At first, I really disliked that personality, but now it seems quite appealing. As a writer who wears glasses, there will come a day when we meet comfortably, won't there? Perhaps perhaps it has happened. Oh, to encourage reading. Is there anything more interesting? Talking Leota is undoubtedly fun, but I'd like to discuss something new as well. Do you happen to enjoy reading books? If it's okay, how about talking about one of your favorite books? That's torture, not mercy. Oh boy. This place where Juliet lives is truly heaven. All the cats, dogs, chipmunks, and all sorts of insignificant things live in this paradise, and you can see Juliet here with his sweet voice. Leota recites a passage from Strategy. The lines filled the poignant, love brought back memories of the book I had read in childhood. Romeo and Juliet, a romantic story. Personally, I appreciate such a romantic love, but I regret that it wasn't a happy ending. I always strive for happy stories. Of course, it would be even better if such a romantic love could happen in my life. If there's a wish for me, it would be that. Card games. Card games classic, but there's nothing better to refresh the atmosphere, right? You, please put your doubts aside. I don't want to be disliked by you any further, and I'm not a kind person to answer more questions. Understand? Wow. Look at you pleading with those eyes again. I'm weak against that kind of gaze. What I've prepared is a deck of playing cards, but surprisingly, it's neither Uno nor poker. Think of it more like a tarot deck. How about that? It could be fun, right? Oh. Left. Now, shall we interpret the meaning of this card, since it's specifically crafted card, specifically crafted card. Each meaning is unique. Let's see. It's the Tears of the Mermaid card in an upright position. Oh God. The meaning is as follows. Someone who loves you will appear. The love will be eternal. Unlike any mermaid princess story, it will be eternal and beautiful. That's the meaning. What do you think? Do you like it? At least At least I do like it. Okay. Talk more. I want to meet. Communicate through the small monitor. Okay. Yes. What? No! What did I do wrong? Yes. Wait. Yes, I want to meet. Reject. What? Oh, come on. I've come prepared to meet you again. There are no wounds on his arm. The injury was severe enough for the glass shards to embed, but the fact that it was healed in a matter of minutes is an unreasonable assumption. So the Leota in front of me right now is undoubtedly a different person from Leota who sought my attention earlier. What aspect will he show me this time? Oh my god. You really, truly for a very long time, I've missed you so much. His voice trembled as if overwhelmed with emotion. The sight of tears welling up was painful. Wait, that said painful, right? Not pitiful. Oh, pitiful, Jesus. What has this person witnessed so far? What did the other me do? Let's hear his story first. So, I don't know how much you know, but it was a really long journey for me. Looping multiple times just to meet you again, and even restoring to bargaining with that ridiculously cunning entity. I would have liked to embrace you, but unfortunately the monitor is blocking us. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, it seems you didn't hear that part. I'm talking about the reason why I loop. Everything I endure and the reason I started looping, all of it is thanks to you. If it weren't for you, none of this would have started. I can't explain in detail as it would be a violation of the rules. But please understand this much. I cherish you. I have no intentions of forcing my opinions on you like my past self. So can you just smile for me? Don't worry about anything like you usually do. The only thing I'm asking for now is, will you meet me in reality? It is okay for me to cross boundaries between this virtual world and reality. Is it okay for me to cross boundaries between this virtual world and reality? You don't have to answer, but just promise me one thing. Don't accept anyone's suggestions, no matter who it is. It is a simple request. Think of it as a kind of ritual meeting. Okay. Just please don't doubt this time. Wait, what? Before I could answer, he was gone. When I look away from the TV, Leota, I really dislike it, but... Wait, what? Oh my god, dislike it, but periodically, when someone I like so much yearns for it so desperately. Who else would I choose if not Leota? Unfortunately, I'll reject your proposal either. Yes! I smiled brightly, then turned around and ran towards the door, sometimes showing a whimsical and occasional shaky demeanor, but ultimately, I have fallen periodically in love with Leota as a person. Unexpected outcome. Even after looping hundreds of times and waiting for thousands of years, Leota, you judged that there was no chance of winning in this deal. A clear miscalculation. Congratulations, your loved one is now heading towards you, and they're on of their own accord. Also, the illusion will shatter the moment you fall out from this apartment. So don't worry. You! Just as I always believed just as I always believed in you. Now you believe in me. Go ahead, embrace me in the reality that you're not missing. We can now live together. Wait, what? Now, reality. Okay, we're gonna end this here. I don't know what just happened. We're just gonna walk away. Let's take this off and thank you all for watching. Whoever makes it to the end of this. Oh my goodness. I I will talk to you guys in another episode of something. Whatever it might maybe. I don't know. Yeah. Bye.